Hey guys, I am back. Welcome back to my channel, my beautiful tarot detectives, my mystic tribe. It's a case of that. It's at almost 8:30 p.m. and I'm thinking, yeah, I need to just kick back, relax, watch some YouTube, and till it's time to take the puppy out for his final outside trip and go to bed. But the wheels in my head are turning and turning. And I can't get Chief Fry off my mind. And I want to kind of dig into his energy a little bit, get some basic info with the Idaho, and very sus with Brent Kopaka. You know, when they were talking about the 911 call, and he was saying, oh, I don't know who called, and he's looking every which direction. He couldn't even look straight at the camera. That's somebody who's trying to not make eye contact, because they are lying. Anyhow, my main focus being with the Idaho 4 case, but I feel Brent Kopaka's case ties into the Idaho 4. So let's go ahead and dig into our video. And as always, this is for entertainment purposes only. All alleged. My opinion, my interpretation of the cards that fall on the table. I am just a blonde tarot reader. That's it. Enjoy the show. Let's dig in. So let's take a look. What is the highest energy describing Chief Fry in relationship to the Idaho 4 case? Moscow, Idaho, Moscow PD, Moscow, however you pronounce it. I heard people pronounce it both ways, so don't correct me on that one. Okay. What is the highest energy? What is the highest energy? What is the main energy, I should say? The main energy of Chief Fry of Moscow, Idaho PD. We have our card. Death. Oh, this is going to get real, folks. This is going to get real. We're going to find out his involvement here. Did he do the deed? No. He knows who did. He knows who the true perps are. He knows what went down. He's tied in. He's connected. He knows. He knows. Okay. Okay, you know how this is going to go. Spirit. Okay, let's just take a look here. Show me Chief Fry's energy, please, in relation to the Idaho 4. The Sun. Trying to make everybody happy. In the spotlight. Chief Fry is in the spotlight, and that's where he likes to be. I wonder what zodiac sign he is. I wonder if he's a Leo. because that's the card of the sun. And the situation, oh my, the moon. What did I just got done saying with that death card? He knows. He is illuminated. Not illuminated, enlightened. He is well aware of what transpired by night, under darkness, under the moon, that which is hidden. This is saying he is enlightened. He knows. And I just got done saying that. He knows. So, what kind of blockages or opportunities are there with Chief Fry? King of Pentacles in the reverse. That is somebody who is not dependable. That is somebody who is a liar. Somebody who is dirty. Upright. Very nurturing. Takes care of everybody. Very honest. Down to earth. Very like family oriented. Caring about the family. He doesn't care about the family. That's the blockage here. He doesn't care about the families, allegedly speaking. And there is money coming in. Money coming in from a shady source. It reminds me of somebody who's shady. Shady business dealings. A shady businessman was an opportunity. And he is well aware of what transpired. Okay? Very well aware. What was influencing him? What is influencing him to keep him silent? Queen of Cups in the reverse. And Four of Pentacles. This is protecting a secret. We're going to find out what the root cause is, but this is an influence. There is a female here. No feeling, emotional disconnect with that female. And there is a sense of saving or protecting. He's protecting somebody in regards to this. What's the root cause of this protection? What is the root cause of him protecting? Nine of Wands. Being on the lookout, being very protective. I'm thinking there were threats. He was influenced by somebody and he's trying to, I swear it's loved ones. So he's protecting that secret because there were some kind of threats that were taken against him. Give me one more card with this Nine of Wands. What is this battle that he keeps going through, this threats? Ten of Wands. Strain, stress. Okay. The 9 to the 10. Something definitely escalated. And it was a heavy burden. And he carries that burden, the burden of silence, to protect somebody. And the Queen of Wands in the reverse is somebody who doesn't know. It's almost like he's protecting somebody that has no clue of his involvement with that King of Pentacles in the reverse. I'm wondering if it's his wife who is not in the know. Just wondering. Okay, what was the past influence as to how did he find out? Or was he involved in shady dealings in the past? We've got the Two of Cups, so a partnership with the Knight of Pentacles, undependable, lack of loyalty, a lack of the honesty, and this is to show a less than honorable person. So the answer is yes. He did some less than honorable things. He was in a not so honorable business deal. This is screaming allegedly speaking, for entertainment purposes only. It's just my opinion that I feel like he could be a dirty cop. That's just my opinion, though. I'm not saying he is. That's just my opinion. Okay? But there was definitely a partnership that wasn't kosher, or wasn't above board. Okay, it was kind of like moonish, mysterious, shadowy, shady. Absolutely. And whoever he was in partnership with had something to do with what happened at 1122 Queen Road. And they were putting pressure on him not to make light of, or not to bring to light what he knew of the situation, because he knew about it. And it feels like it was something that was planned. Let's ask, when that happened, was this something that was planned? Did he know about the plan ahead of time, before it happened? The Ace of Wands says, the Ace of Pentacles in the reverse says no. If it was upright, the plans would have been given to him. In the reverse is saying no, he didn't. He didn't know until he heard about a fight at that house. A brawl. Or Five of Wands. There was a fight. Whether it was at the house, or maybe at Linda Lane, grub truck, who knows? Okay, so I'm kind of setting these up here. Okay, moving forward, after the event, right after the event, during his investigation, the Magician. Okay. He had all, this is saying the Magician has all the knowledge. It's a matter about what he does with it. And it feels like manipulation. Manipulation of the tools that he had, or not just the tools, we'll say the tools is actually the evidence. A manipulation of the evidence, perhaps. Six of Cups in the reverse. Manipulation of evidence in regards to the victims who are no more. This is no memories, things that being erased, deleted, discarded from the past. So this is telling me that any kind of evidence related to that case that was real evidence, he manipulated it, and it was discarded or hidden or something like that. And the Six of Cups to me are representing the students in the reverse who are no longer with us. Okay, so this is definitely saying messing with some memories. Holy shit. That's what this is. Manipulating the witnesses so that and confusing so that they don't remember, or someone doesn't remember properly, or telling somebody what they're going to remember. There was manipulation there. He is behind that. He was behind what was going to be told. The witnesses, the surviving roommates, were told, whether directly or indirectly, by Chief Fry. This is what you're going to say. This is what's going on record. If I remember correctly, Payne was the one who took Bethany's statement, right? And I think Payne took orders from Fry. So I'm kind of feeling like Fry did not directly tell the roommates what they were going to say, but may have dictated the order down to the head investigator, Payne, on, how to manipulate the story. And this whole thing is being orchestrated by somebody, a shady businessman, father figure, family man, family frat, head of the frat fraternity, or somebody high up in the university, or a local business. It's somebody it's not like the emperor or the Hierophant. So this is not coming straight from the top. This feels like, when you have a big corporation, you have the president, then you have the CEO. Or you have the CEO, then you have the vice president, then you have, another level of investors or managers. Then you have different other departments within that corporation. And you have general managers of the whole corporation. Then you have the managers of the different departments, maybe even shift managers, depending on the corporation. If it's like a manufacturing plant, you could have shifts, then you have shift managers. I mean, this is one of them, not high up management levels, but kind of mid-range. And it's somebody who's right above Chief Fry. Maybe it's the mayor. Allegedly speaking, just my opinion. I'm just throwing that out there as an idea. I'm not saying that that's who the King of Pentacles in the reverse is. I'm just throwing it out as a possibility, not an accusation. Let's keep this rolling. Okay, what is Chief Fry's perspective at this point in time? The Fool. He wants a new beginning. He's looking at this and he wants to wash his hands of it. He doesn't want to carry that baggage. It's like that dropping the 10 of Wands and just taking his own little self and going. It's like his perspective is, I'm innocent. And that innocent could also be, he has knowledge that they got an innocent man in jail. I don't know. Just saying. But his perspective on the situation is that in his mind, he doesn't feel like he's done anything wrong. He says, he's protecting somebody. He's doing what he needs to do to protect somebody from the King of Pentacles in the reverse. Because of a bad decision, of a bad business deal that he got involved with that King of Pentacles in the reverse. Maybe at the time he did not realize it was going to be a bad decision, but he found out really quick, and now there was some kind of altercation or some kind of threat. I'm telling you, there was a threat. So he just kind of wants to put this all behind him. So he's proclaiming innocence. Okay, what are some external influences that could be affecting Fry in this case? What any external... Okay, we have a bunch of cards that want to come out with this one. They all just wanted to fall. So it's a little bit of a story. Okay. Holy crap. Holy crap. This is a story. Oh my God. The external influence is a phone. And what was hiding behind that was the world. No, the Eight of Cups. Folks, this is Bethany. And she's showing up as the Queen of Wands here. Like she has been lately. I'm going to walk you through this. Communication. This is the external influence. Okay? What came in? Communications. A lot of them. From the Queen of Wands. The Witness. About King of Swords in reverse. That is a Killer card. I guess I'm far enough into the video I could say it. This is a killer. Okay? So we got the Queen of Wands that is communicating to Chief Fry about the killer. What she saw and observed as he was walking away from the crime scene. But here's the kicker. Oh, that's the Seven of Swords. I was thinking that was a Knight, but that's a Seven of Swords. I apologize. But she was communicating about somebody leaving the house, about the killer as they left the house after the fight was over. Seven of Wands, it's somebody who cannot fight anymore, who doesn't have the stamina. They may not have even been passed over yet. Not everybody. Chief Fry knew it was not through 911. It's like the Queen of Wands had him on speed dial, honey. Personally. He knew what happened at 1122 King Road several hours before that 911 call was ever made. It's like he knew. It feels like he didn't know the plan ahead of time, but once it was in progress, he was told about it, and he says, this is what's going down, and you're going to keep your mouth shut. Or else. That's what happened here. And that's the external influence. And it feels like yeah, she definitely, so that's how it was. Let me do this again, because I had gotten that one card wrong. Even though the Page of Swords energy feels like it's here, that she saw something. But There's the text messages, phone calls directly to Chief Fry or Payne. It was somebody in law enforcement that the Queen of Wands knew. And she was reaching out to them about the killer who, unalived, or who people were defenseless now, couldn't fight anymore. What should I do? And she was told, stay out of it, walk away from it. It's almost like she was telling them, I saw them walk away, and and that's the external influence. That was a problem that Bethany saw the killer, the real ones, or killers. Okay. 5 of Swords. There was the really brutal fight to the death, and that's what she saw, and what she witnessed, and she was conveying that, and she was told, you keep your mouth shut. And that's where she may even have been mentally manipulated and said, no, honey, that's not how it happened. And this is how it happened, manipulating her memories. Mind control. Okay. What is the next step in this case? What is needed to bring justice to the Idaho 4? 8 of Swords. Jail. Okay. Locking up who? Page of Swords in the reverse. The stalker. The killer. King of Cups in the reverse. I don't know if you can see that because of the lighting. These are dark cards. This is, by the way, before you ask, the Steampunk Tarot. Okay? Somebody who lacks empathy. There is somebody who is cold-hearted, lacks empathy, that was involved. Somebody who was emotionally out of control that night, who took the stalking to extremes. Justice needs to be done. That person needs locked up. Okay? That is, when I say, what is the next step? Somebody needs to go to jail. Prison. And I said, who? And that was very straightforward. That's telling me that there's a killer or killers still walking around who think that they got away with something. They're still. And I am not here to say that Brian Kohberger is innocent. Maybe he was one of them. I don't think he was. But I think he had knowledge. I don't think he was completely innocent. No. I'll never think he was totally innocent of everything involving this crime. However, I will say that I don't think he was one of the ones using a knife that night. Let's just put it that way. Okay. What is the potential outcome of this? Wheel of Fortune. Somebody's fortune changing. There is going to be change. How so? For the families, the 10 of Cups. That's a very happy outcome for the families, for the community. Contentment, peace. Three of Wands, Page of Cups, the Devil. This is like this horrible nightmare that they have been experiencing. There's finally healing coming. In regards to the Seven of Swords. That's somebody lying, deceiving. So, what I'm getting, this is lies and deceptions all day long. And this is lying, deceiving. But somebody is lying in wait. And this, I'm very drawn to the spyglass. You can expect a discovery of the lies and deception of the devil in all this in relation to Fry. And it is about karma and divine timing turning in favor of the families, in favor of the victims. This feels like justice being served. It really does. Am I feeling true crime? Well, let's just see. Why not? I'm finding out there's certain readings that really don't need it. But for shits and giggles, I'll see. And I just grabbed either one of the decks. I didn't even pay attention. So we'll see if this side of the deck has anything to say. Okay, anything else here, please? And concerning Chief Fry, money. You know, I said a business deal, money. Follow the money. Follow the money. Evidence. Money, evidence of money. I said he's got evidence. What about the evidence? Incoming messages. Stalking. Oh my God. He's got incoming messages about a stalker. There is evidence of that. But money's being here. And let me just ask. You know, if there's a card here that could prove, that to clarify, or that can confirm, was he being paid off? There's the fighting, there's the war. Bones, solar flare. This feels like bare bones. Drawn out war. That was very toxic. There was a money exchange. I'm being said yes, there is a money exchange in order to suppress income evidence in the form of incoming messages from a stalker. Okay, I just gotta know. I just gotta know. And this is the Never Ending Tarot, by the way, the first card I drew. Okay. just major arcanas. I just gotta know. I'll just use this deck. This wasn't giving me a definite answer. This was just talking about that there was a drawn out war that was very explosive. There was some sort of money involved as far as evidence of incoming messages from the stalker. From or incoming and outgoing. A message exchange. Wow, we had the Eight of Wands back here. External influences. Messages back and forth. And we got the kill. Oh, let's revisit this for a second. We have her. Okay? Messages going back and forth. About King of Swords. In the reverse. The killer. The perpetrator. That she heard a lot of ruckus going on. I feel helpless. I saw them leave. They left. Eight of Wands. Eight of Cups. She texted that to somebody. That's the external influence. And it's saying, you know, those incoming messages were evidence. And it was from a stalker. Or somebody that she trusted but who was really stalking. Right? And there was money involved. And he knew that there was a war going on. There was money involved, I'm telling you, to suppress the evidence. Okay, was he... The devil. I mean, I shit you not that you saw... I started shuffling, this card just came flying out. We got the devil here twice. Yes. Evil. There's the King of Cups again. This time he's upright. This is the devil disguised as an angel. Judgment. He made a decision. He made a decision. Queen of Swords. I could almost walk this deck. The Queen of Swords is justice. What is right? What is truth? What is not? He made a choice, a decision, a judgment call. He weighed his options. And he is showing up here as the devil in disguise. Disguised as somebody nurturing and loving and caring. The devil in disguise. He's showing up as the devil in disguise. He knew. He was knee deep into this shit. He was fucking paid off. Was he paid off to frame Koberger? The Fool. Page of Swords. Oh yeah. They're pinning it on an innocent man. The Fool is innocence. They were watching him. Monetary exchange back and forth to protect the guilty. And there's protection here. This is somebody who survived. There's protection for the surviving witnesses, and the surviving witnesses are to claim that an innocent man did the job. I was just ready to say, was Kohberger framed? And this is a very loud yes. That the purpose was is framing Kohberger. Was Kohberger the original? They had two. They had two potential fall guys. Okay, where's the other one? Justice, karma, revenge. Oh, one of them was going to speak the truth. Okay. Okay. Three of Cups, about his connections. And a memo went out because he was serving up some love, cup of love. It's like he had a conscience, but it fell on a heavy load of responsibility. This feels like there was somebody else in mind. I just got to ask, was this Kopaka? Ace of Coins. New option. Was this Kopaka? Kopaka. We got the Knight of Wands. We got the Seven of Wands. Defense. Yes. Kopaka put up a defensive stand. He did not want to do this. So there was some swift action taken against him that was successful. And then comes Kohberger. Kopaka was going to squeal. There's communication here. And justice. He was going to tell the truth about his connection, his association with everybody involved. But there was some swift action that was taken against him very quickly that was successful. He was shut up permanently. I thought so. Because that is kind of why, you know, if you could ever watch that video about the press release about Kopaka's unaliving, watch Chief Fry's eye movements and body language. Says it all. And that's why I wanted to do this reading. And it's all confirmed here. But the base cause of this is a bad judgment call in regards to a shady business deal that Fry got himself into that had a potential to blow up because somebody in the fore who trickled down to the cronies was talking, aka Maddie. And that just escalated. And it feels like, you know, we got that Ace of Pentacles in the reverse for the past influence in regards to the fight. It feels like he wasn't given the information until it was happening. It almost feels like that maybe he thought a warning was going to go out to those four. He wasn't expecting to happen what happened. But it did. But he was also threatened about, you got to sweep this under the rug. You got to make this go away, Fry. Or else. So he coerced the witnesses. He manipulated her mind. trying to erase her memory and confuse her mind. But there was somebody that she was texting with that she told what she saw. And lo and behold, the messages in those phones aren't being released, are they? We don't know what the messages were. We know that they were texting. We know that other students in Washington knew hours before police was called, because there was stuff going on social media. There was text messages saying this happened. But all that's being suppressed, all that's being hidden and kind of deleted, like it never existed. I'm saying in my opinion, he might be a great guy. This might be all just fantasy. It's not my fantasy, it's somebody else's fantasy, as Crime Circus would say. But, maybe I'm making this up. But I just think, this is just my opinion, I think the Chief Fry's up to here. Maybe even up to here in shit. Just saying. But it all boils down to the wheel is turning in favor of the witnesses, in favor of the families. Justice and truth. And that, my friend, is where I drop the mic.